So, you just installed Linux Mint, and now you're staring at this beautiful desktop, wondering what to do next. Don't worry, we've all been there. In this video, I'll show you the top things you need to do after installing Linux Mint to make it faster, safer, and way more fun to use. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll feel like a Linux pro. The first thing you'll notice when you start is the welcome screen. For now, we'll dismiss it entirely to focus on the important task of managing updates. The Update Manager is an incredibly powerful tool, one of Linux Mint's best features, and it's essential to ensure your system is up to date right out of the box. To access updates efficiently, it's important to use a mirror that's geographically closer to you. This ensures the faster download speeds from the servers. Linux Mint will prompt you to switch to a local mirror. Simply click Yes. Enter your root password and proceed. The system will then display a ranked list of mirrors based on speed. For example, here in India, the next-gen mirror is an excellent choice. I'll select it, confirm the choice, and let the system update the cache. Once that's done, we're ready to proceed with the updates. Now comes the exciting part, personalizing your Linux Mint desktop to make it truly your own. The first step is to change the desktop wallpaper and accent color. If the default green isn't your style, you can tweak it to match your preferences. You have the option to customize individual elements such as the theme, icons, colors, and shell, or use the Welcome app to choose a unified accent color for the entire desktop. For instance, I prefer a purple accent, paired with the dark theme, which instantly gives the desktop a refreshed appearance. Further customization can be achieved by exploring applets, desklets, and extensions, which are powerful tools to add functionality and style. Applets, which live on the panel, include options like Cinemenu, a more icon-driven alternative to the default Mint menu. Other useful applets include the drawer for organizing shortcuts and the Pomodoro timer for productivity. Desklets, which are essentially widgets for your desktop, offer practical features such as a weather desklet for local forecasts, and a Google Calendar desklet for managing events. Extensions provide additional functionality, such as transparent panels or G-Tile for window management. However, some extensions might not yet be updated for Cinnamon 6.8, so it's best to proceed cautiously. Key system settings can also be fine-tuned. For example, you can adjust the battery monitor to display the percentage or time remaining, offering a clear view of your system's battery status. Adding features like hot corners, which trigger specific actions when you move your cursor to a corner of the screen, can further enhance usability and comfort. By customizing these elements, your Linux Mint desktop not only looks unique, but also becomes a more functional and enjoyable workspace. One of the standout features of Linux Mint is its excellent implementation of system snapshots and backups, which the team has further refined in recent releases. Think of it as similar to Time Machine on macOS, or the built-in Windows backup tool, a reliable way to safeguard your system. Linux Mint uses Timeshift, a fantastic tool for creating and managing snapshots. It allows you to roll back to previous states of your system if something goes wrong during updates or configurations. Recent changes to Timeshift have improved how it manages storage, ensuring it won't max out your hard drive space with excessive backups. The new version handles this more intelligently, especially with its adoption of the rsync backend. If you're new to this, don't worry about the technical details. The key is to set up a snapshot folder using Timeshift right away. This ensures that if anything goes wrong in the future, you can quickly and easily restore your system to a previously working state, saving you time and hassle. It's worth noting that the new Linux Mint release brings some notable improvements. While we wait for the updates, let's quickly go over a few highlights. First, there's a new Bluetooth manager. It uses the Blueman app and the BlueZ backend, replacing the previous system. This change aims to enhance the quality of Bluetooth connections across a wide range of devices and desktops. Next, the Muffin window manager has been extensively reworked. These updates make it better suited for modern hardware and improve compatibility with the underlying display stack. Since Muffin is a fork of the Mutter window manager, these improvements translate to better performance, smoother window animations, and a more stable overall experience. Updating your kernel can unlock additional hardware capabilities, improving compatibility and performance with newer devices. Linux Mint is based on Ubuntu's LTS versions, which typically ship with a kernel that is current yet stable for its release time. For instance, the new Linux Mint series uses the 6.8 kernel, which was relatively modern as of 2024. However, as time progresses, newer kernels will likely be available, offering enhanced support and features for the latest hardware. To ensure your system benefits from these advancements, check the kernel update section in Linux Mint's Update Manager. Thanks to Ubuntu's Hardware Enablement (HWE) program, you'll often find newer kernels available for installation as they are released. It's definitely worth keeping an eye on this section to take advantage of those updates. In previous Linux Mint releases, there was an icon for the Update Manager that appeared in the toolbar, but if the system was running background tasks, there was often no clear indication of what was happening. This could leave users unaware that the system was actively processing something. With the new release, Linux Mint has introduced a process indicator in the toolbar. Now, if the system is performing background tasks, such as updating, installing, or indexing, this indicator will notify you. It's a simple yet effective addition that improves transparency, letting you know when your system is busy without needing to guess or dig into processes. Now, let's talk about drivers. Linux Mint includes a fantastic tool for managing drivers, making it easy to ensure your system is fully optimized. Most hardware is detected and configured out of the box, but if you're using an NVIDIA graphics card, you'll likely need to install the proprietary drivers manually. While some distributions handle driver installation during the setup process, I recommend waiting until your system is fully installed before adding the NVIDIA drivers. This approach is more reliable and ensures you have better control over the process. Before installing drivers, make sure you've set up time shift snapshots. Although driver installation is generally smooth, issues can occasionally arise. With snapshots in place, you can quickly roll back to a working state if anything goes wrong. This simple precaution saves you from unnecessary headaches and ensures a safer driver installation experience. Linux Mint's Web App Manager allows users to convert their favorite websites into standalone desktop applications. This feature enables quick access to web services without the need to open a full web browser, enhancing productivity and providing a more integrated user experience. Web apps created through this tool run in their own window and can be launched directly from the system's application menu, functioning similarly to native applications. The Web App Manager is included by default in Linux Mint, making it convenient for users to set up and manage web apps tailored to their workflow. What you need to do is just copy the link and paste it here. Change the icon if you want, and done. That's it. You can use these websites as applications. It's time to set up your gaming environment. If you're into gaming, start by installing Steam, Lutris, GameHub, and optionally, the Heroic Game Launcher. These tools provide access to a vast library of games and help manage titles from multiple platforms. Installing Steam is straightforward. Open the software manager, let it load, search for Steam, and click Install. It's that simple. For Lutris, GameHub, and Heroic, the installation process might be slightly more involved depending on the app, and you'll need to log into the respective services. Start with Steam, as it is very easy to install. The next step in setting up your system is configuring your cloud file synchronization service. The approach will vary depending on the service you use. If you're in the Google Drive ecosystem, you can easily integrate it with the Cinnamon desktop using the online accounts feature in the system settings. Navigate to System Settings greater than Online Accounts, log in with your Google credentials, and your Google Drive, Calendar, and related services will integrate seamlessly with the desktop environment. For other services like pCloud or Mega, you'll need to visit their official websites to download and install the required applications. These services provide their own dedicated apps for syncing files across devices. If you're using open-source solutions like OwnCloud or Nextcloud, the integration with Linux Mint is exceptional. These services offer robust tools for syncing and managing files, and they fit perfectly into an open-source environment. When installing these apps, it's recommended to prioritize Flatpak versions when available. Flatpaks are containerized applications that remain more consistently up to date as Linux Mint evolves, ensuring you always have access to the latest features and updates. These are some of the things that needs to be done after installing Linux Mint. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe button. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.